Welcome back to Anything You Want, where fame meets feeling, and where every smile hides a story waiting to be told. If you believe that love, art, and destiny often collide under the brightest lights, make sure you're subscribed and part of our growing community. Tap that join button if you'd like to support us in telling the stories behind the glimmer, because today's tale, wrapped in elegance and mystery, belongs to Demet Özdemir. The entertainment world barely had time to breathe before Demet Özdemir once again became its heartbeat. The actress, long adored for her beauty, energy, and effortless charisma, has now captured global attention with a single post, one photograph that ignited speculation, admiration, and whispers across social media. The image, shared alongside choreographer Onuralp Sankakter, was accompanied by words as delicate as they were dangerous. "I'm so glad you exist. It's amazing to always be together for the best." Within minutes, the post became a viral sensation. Followers praised her radiant smile, her serenity, her glow, yet behind those carefully chosen words, many sensed an undertone of emotion that went far beyond friendship. Who, they wondered, was this message truly meant for? Demet has always danced between discipline and desire, a performer whose light burns on stage and online alike. Recently, her calendar has overflowed, a new film, an international series in development, and several high-profile campaigns have made her one of Turkey's most in-demand artists. But amid the rehearsals and red carpets, she has found time to reconnect with dance, a passion that has followed her since her earliest days. The tabloids, ever hungry for a headline, pounced. "What will Yaman think?" one headline screamed. "And what about Çağatay Ulusoy?" another asked. For years, Demet's name had been twined with both Can, the tempestuous co-star with whom she once shared both screen and sentiment, and Çağatay, the quietly magnetic actor whose presence had lingered in recent months. Now, with a single affectionate caption, she had thrown open the door to a new narrative. The comments flooded in. "Can will go crazy when he sees this," wrote one follower. "Çağatay won't like this photo," teased another. Some insisted it was a declaration of love, others dismissed it as a professional thank you. But everyone agreed on one thing: Demet knew exactly what she was doing. Demet Özdemir has never been a stranger to speculation. Her beauty makes headlines, her silence makes stories. And yet, what many overlook is her rare ability to transform attention into artistry. Behind the glamour, there is a disciplined woman who curates her every move not as manipulation, but as mastery. Those close to her describe a woman entering a new chapter, one defined not by scandal, but by self-possession. The post with Onuralp, they say, marked not the beginning of romance, but the unveiling of renewal. She has been shedding the weight of old relationships, freeing herself from cycles of drama that once drained her light. Demet has left the past behind, confides one friend. This is her rebirth. She's not chasing love, she's redefining it. Just as the storm seemed to settle, Demet reignited it with another move. On her Instagram story, a cryptic sentence appeared: "Some bonds cannot be explained, they can only be experienced." The words floated through the digital ether like perfume, intoxicating and indecipherable. Who was she referring to? Onuralp, Can, Çağatay, or someone the world hadn't met yet? The entertainment press didn't wait for an answer. Italian tabloids splashed headlines like "Demet's new choreographer tests Can's patience" across their pages. Sources claimed that Yaman, currently filming in Spain, reacted with frustration, reportedly telling friends, "I don't want to hear anything more about her." Some said it was jealousy, others, wounded nostalgia. After all, Can had lived through the same brilliance that Onuralp now seemed to be basking in. Meanwhile, Çağatay Ulusoy maintained his characteristic composure, offering no public comment. But those close to him whispered that silence isn't always peace. He doesn't say much, shared one insider, but when Demet's name comes up, his eyes tell the story. Whether his quiet was indifference or restraint remains a matter of debate, but one thing is certain, Demet's every gesture continues to draw attention from those who once shared her orbit. Amid the chaos, Onuralp finally broke his silence with a statement that was both respectful and artful. Demet is an inspiration to me. Creating on the same stage with her makes art even more special. His words were polished, careful, the language of admiration without confession. Yet they only deepened the intrigue. Was it merely gratitude, or something softer hidden between the lines? Fans began dissecting their recent posts, rehearsal clips, backstage snapshots, quiet smiles, searching for clues in the choreography of two people who might, or might not, be more than partners in performance. If there's one thing Demet has learned, it's that love and silence often coexist. "I don't talk about my heart anymore, I just live it," she said in a recent interview. And perhaps that is the key to understanding her current state, not denial, but evolution. She no longer feels the need to clarify what the world insists on defining. Her smile has become her language, her serenity, her statement. Those closest to her say she is focusing not on romance, but on inner balance. "Not Can, not Çağatay," says a friend. Demet is in love with her peace. Even so, her glow betrays her emotions. Happiness has a way of escaping even the most disciplined faces. What makes Demet's story so captivating is that it exists at the border between art and emotion. She lives her truth the way a dancer moves through music, wordlessly, instinctively, beautifully. Whether her post was gratitude or confession is almost irrelevant now. What matters is the ripple it created, a reminder that sometimes, a single image can reveal an entire transformation. Each like, each comment, each debate reflects not just public curiosity, but a collective fascination with a woman who embodies reinvention. In a world addicted to noise, Demet chooses rhythm. In an age obsessed with exposure, she chooses mystery. And that makes her unforgettable. As her international projects gain momentum, Demet steps into a new phase, confident, grounded, and radiantly herself. The photo that once stirred gossip has become a symbol of resilience. She is no longer the woman defined by her past loves, but the artist who transforms personal moments into timeless stories. Whether this new chapter includes Onuralp or simply celebrates collaboration is something only time will reveal. But one truth glows unmistakably through every image she shares. Demet Özdemir has mastered the art of turning curiosity into admiration. "Happiness is beautiful," she once said, "and it suits who it suits." Perhaps that is her final message, understated, elegant, and resolute. A smile can speak louder than a declaration. A single photo can rewrite a narrative. And sometimes, silence can be the most eloquent confession of all. What do you think, dear viewers? Was Demet's message an innocent thank you or a hidden love story told through art? Whose reaction surprised you most, Can's, Çağatay's, or Onuralp's calm reply? Tell us in the comments. We read them all and love hearing your insights. If you enjoyed this story, remember to like the video, subscribe to Anything You Want, and tap join if you'd like to help us bring more of these deep, emotional explorations of celebrity lives to you. Until next time, stay open-hearted, and never underestimate the quiet power of a smile.